All right, boys, this is take one, Mr. Right Leg. Whew. My name is Mr. Right Leg. My friends and family call me Eric. These are my nice, big, juicy biceps. My whole personality, my persona of me, who I was for 2 years exact, was this gym persona. I was this guy who pushed past his limits no matter what, no matter how I felt. My body, my knee, in pain. I said, you know what? I do not care. I'm gonna push past my limits right here, right now. Why? Because I wanna achieve these nice, big, juicy biceps. I wanna achieve these triceps. I wanna achieve, hold up, let me show you guys. I wanna achieve, can't really see them. I wanted to achieve a nice, big, juicy anime-like body. That was my goal. That was my mission. That was my purpose for 2 long straight years. 230 pounds. I was fat, overweight, really bad habits, blah, 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 blah. Father called me a fat ass. Father called me, you can't do this, son. Father said, hey, fat ass, get back to work. Took that anger, didn't use it against nobody. I used it to push past my limits in the gym. Fast forward 2 years later now. I suffer agony pain in my knee. I have a really bad eating problem. I suffer from an eating disorder. I starve myself sometimes. Once I starve myself, I work out so many times. 2 weeks into it, I'm like, all right, Eric, eat everything in sight. Eat everything in sight. And then next thing I know, I feel drowsy about myself. I hate myself. I don't like how I feel. I hate it. Why? This persona that I built, push past your limits, was this. I literally thought myself as an anime character. For that moment in time, it helped me, but now where I'm at, this moment in time where I'm right now, it doesn't help me anymore. It actually damages me. During that time where I wanted to lose weight, where I wanted to get a six-pack, where I wanted to look like a crazy anime character, it helped me, you know? But now, 2 years later, I fell in love, found myself a beautiful girl. I'm in California with a nice, beautiful fish hat. I love this fish hat. It's a very sunny day, and I like it. But eating is really a topic that I don't understand why I still binge eat. I don't understand why I feel anxious when I see a lot of food. It's a problem that I deal with, but I'm not gonna feel bad about myself. I'm not gonna talk down about myself. No. I like it. I'm being vulnerable to you guys that eating is a problem for me, and it must be a problem for you guys too, you know? The problem for me was porn, it was smoking weed, it was stopping, you know? Binge eating and starving myself is just from my understanding, from what I know, it's just a self-soothing mechanism to make myself feel better about myself. But I need to understand that food is nutritional. There's foods out there that will literally reset your biological age. If I'm 21 right now, I could literally make myself feel like I'm 15 again at the peak of my powers because of what I put into my body. So, what's the purpose of this? Well, I'm going to be documenting my journey. I'm going to be documenting my eating, I'm going to be documenting my meditation, and I'm going to be documenting everything I do. I'm going to become my own science experiment to literally self-develop and improve myself in every single aspect of my life. Nutrition-wise, diet-wise, mental health-wise, body-wise, everything. And it's going to consist of, so I really had a bad porn habit. I kind of got rid of that still. With porn, it's a very hard subject to touch on because I still got a lot of research to do about it. And everybody says it's just, all what I'm saying, you guys might think dopamine. But dopamine is a very complex, it's more than just dopamine that happens, you know? Like from what I know, and this really cool guy I met, he has about 3 PhDs, I won't say his name because I have respect for him, but it's not just dopamine that plays a role in it, you know? Your brain is not only dopamine. Your brain is not just dopamine. Everybody that you hear that say, dopamine, it's just false information that they hear, you know? Literally at a biological level, at how your brain works, it's not just dopamine. And I'm gonna go on literally a race. I'm gonna go on a track to find out what it is exactly what makes me and how I could literally improve every single aspect of my life. And yes, I'm telling you with this nice fish hat, my hair is a mess right now. That's why I'm wearing this fish hat with these glasses. But look at these biceps. You don't got these biceps, bro. And I do, you know, so I could sit here and be confident with my beautiful fish hat, you know, and I love it. Tuna. I used to eat tuna every single day. But I'm gonna go on to research and I'm going to experiment what best works for me. I still get these urges sometimes where I need to jerk off. I still get these urges sometimes where I want to, like, you know, just beat my meat and go, you know, but I'm not gonna self-regulate. I'm not gonna cope. No, I'm not gonna use those terms. No, I'm gonna go and see the best answers. And it's gonna be, you're gonna see a science experiment, yo. I'm gonna try to upload every single day, but it's gonna be kind of hard, but I'm gonna put journal entries, meditation to be mindful. Being mindful helps. All these other types of meditation, blah, 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 blah. I don't know what it is, you know? It's like, How can I put an example? Let me think of an example. It's like cutting grass, you know? There's many ways to cut grass, right? But if one way works for you and that's the best sufficient way for you to cut grass, go for it. You know, there's no need to do all these other types of cutting grass. The same thing with meditation. For me, it's going to be mindful breathing, just focusing on my breath, and that's going to help me a lot. And on a biological level, it's not just dopamine, yo. It's much more than that. Reading, it's kind of hard for me to read. I tell myself to read, sit down and read, but I don't digest the information like that. No. What I'm going to be doing, experimenting what best works for me to read. I'm a very energetic person, you know. Weed, marijuana actually helps you. It for people that have ADHD are very impulsive. And because everybody has traumatic experiences. I come from an Hispanic household. My father used to beat me. My mom used to beat me. She beat me up with cable. I got bullied a lot. That creates traumatic stuff, bro. Your body keeps a score. It creates that. And I'm going to see if reading and smoking weed, if it's going to help me. It's going to be an experiment. I don't recommend you guys do this, but yeah. Push past your limits, boys. Mwah.